In the previous section, we discussed how vitamin D works with your muscles. Today, I'll continue by sharing the warning signs of vitamin D deficiency and home solutions. Part 3, Warning Signs of Vitamin D Deficiency and Home Solutions. There are no alarm bells, no intense pain, no clearly obvious signs. Vitamin D deficiency doesn't hit you with a sleepless night or a dizzy morning. It comes gently, quietly, like an uninvited guest slipping into the back door. And then one day, you realize you're no longer walking the way you used to. Why do we often ignore vitamin D deficiency? Because the body doesn't shout when it's lacking D. It whispers. It gently nudges. It sends small signals and then waits for your response. But if you don't respond, it gradually withdraws energy, flexibility, and the strength you once had. Here are the first 5 signs you may be overlooking. 1. Persistent fatigue with no clear reason. You get enough sleep, eat relatively well, but still feel tired. It's not the sluggishness from lack of sleep, but a kind of lingering fatigue that lasts all day. This is because vitamin D plays a role in regulating energy-producing hormones like serotonin and affects your sleep-wake cycle. Lack of D equals the brain slows down. 2. Difficulty standing up from a low chair. When you were younger, you stood up, turned, and walked without a second thought. But now, every time you try to stand up from a low chair, you need to push off, lean on a table, or stand up very slowly. This is a classic sign of decreased strength in the quadriceps, a muscle group highly sensitive to vitamin D deficiency. 3. Nighttime leg cramps, especially in the calves. You're sleeping soundly, then suddenly wake up in pain. A severe muscle cramp in your calf forces you to jump up, massage the area, and catch your breath. Nighttime cramps could be a sign of muscle contraction disorders due to calcium-magnesium imbalance. And vitamin D deficiency disrupts the regulation of both of these minerals. 4. A shaking sensation when walking downstairs or on uneven surfaces. You walk on a bumpy sidewalk and feel like you're not in control of your steps as you once were. Or when stepping down the stairs, you feel the need to hold on to the railing, not because of pain, but because of a lack of trust in your legs. This is a sign that the nervous muscle coordination is weakening. Vitamin D plays a crucial role in ensuring muscle fibers contract in sync with nerve signals. 5. Persistent lower back pain, especially in the lower back, hips area. The pain isn't severe, but it lingers throughout the day. It might make you shift positions constantly. What's noteworthy is that the pelvic bones and spine contain a large number of vitamin D receptors, and chronic back pain is a classic sign of vitamin D deficiency. Next are the subtle but extremely important signs. 6. Frequent feelings of anxiety, mild irritability, and mood swings. It might seem unrelated, but vitamin D plays a role in regulating serotonin, a neurotransmitter that affects mood. Chronic vitamin D deficiency is linked to mild depression, especially in older adults. 7. Poor sleep, waking up more tired than when you went to bed. Vitamin D affects the melatonin cycle, the hormone that regulates sleep. When deficient in D, you may experience restless sleep, waking up multiple times during the night, and having difficulty entering deep sleep. 8. Hands and feet easily tingling or numb after sitting for long periods. This symptom is not only due to blood circulation, but also related to poor nerve signal transmission, which often occurs when vitamin D levels are low, causing subtle inflammation in peripheral nerve tissue. 9. Decreased recovery ability after light exercise. You walk for 15 minutes one day, and the next day your legs feel sore, with lingering pain for 2 to 3 days? This could be a sign that your muscles aren't recovering properly, because vitamin D deficiency reduces muscle tissue regeneration and the repair of micro damage. 10. Decreased interest in daily activities. When energy, muscle strength, and sleep are lacking, older adults often fall into a state of low motivation, no longer want to go out or engage in conversations as they once did. And it all starts from a deficiency that might seem insignificant at first. The story of Ruth, 68 years old. Ruth was once a tour guide, energetic, outgoing, and loved hiking and swimming. But after the pandemic, she spent more time at home, getting less sunlight, eating irregularly, and hardly exercising. As the days passed, she began to feel different. First, it was leg fatigue, then sleepless nights, followed by unexplained anxiety. Then came a slight fall as she stepped off the curb in front of her house, a place she had walked past thousands of times. Her husband encouraged her to get checked. The test results showed she was severely deficient in vitamin D, with a level of just 13 nanograms per milliliter. We started the plan. Take 2,000 IU of vitamin D3 per day. Have breakfast with eggs, plant-based milk, and chia seeds. Get 20 minutes of sunlight every morning. Take 300 milligrams of magnesium per day to reduce cramps. Do the chair stand-up exercise 5 times a day. Week 2, she started sleeping deeper. Week 4, the cramps disappeared. Month 3, she returned to swimming twice a week and signed up for a gentle yoga class. Home solutions. Start with the simplest things. 1. Correct D3 supplementation *. Seniors should take 1,000 to 2,000 IU per day. Take in the morning, with meal containing fat such as eggs, fish, or plant-based milk. Avoid taking it at the same time as high doses of calcium. 2. Combine magnesium, 250, 400 mg/day. You can supplement through food, leafy greens, pumpkin seeds, cashews. Or take a combined D3 plus mg supplement. 3. Sun exposure every morning for 15 to 20 minutes before 9 a.m. Expose your hands, face, and neck. Avoid using sunscreen during this time. Stand in a place where natural sunlight directly hits your skin. 4. Do the stand-up, sit-down exercise every morning. Use a chair with a backrest. Do it 5 to 10 times a day. You can split it into 2 sessions. This exercise helps maintain thigh muscle strength and balance effectively. A message for you. You don't need to be a doctor to recognize the signals your body is sending. You just need to listen. A bit of unusual fatigue, a shaky step, an odd sleepless night. That's not normal aging. It's your body calling for help. And the good news is you can respond to those signals with a little sunlight each morning, a small vitamin, and a determination to never give up. Stay tuned and subscribe to the channel. In the next section, I will share the improvement roadmap. What happens after you start taking vitamin D?